I love the Rob Dillingham story. This is a kid that was huge in high school, then the hype cooled down, and then the hype's gone back up, and I'm loving every second of it. Lightning quick. I mean, De'Aaron Fox type quickness. The guy's averaging 15 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 48.6% from the field, 44.5% from 3 on 4.5 attempts per game from deep. He gets to the free throw line only three times a game, which, but he's getting like 1.5 steals, and I'm a big fan of his. When I look at him, 6'3", kid's 19, and he's got it. He's a guy who at the very least is going to be a microwave. Is he going to be in the next line of, the Emmanuel Quickleys, the Tyrese Maxeys? Okay, those guys. Could he be the next one to come out? And he's the guy who has shown that he can, come off the bench, be a scorer, be a guy who can create off the dribble, space the floor effectively and use his hands to generate steals. And the way that he has that talent to be able just to pick and choose where he wants to go and able to score, use his quickness to push the ball and just be kind of like this erratic stop and start, control the pace. And I just think in the right situation, even though he's small, he's able to get into the lanes, make the elite passes. We've seen how quickly he's been able to do it. We've seen how Tyrese, he can come off the bench to start his career at the very least. His shot selection isn't good now, but long term, I don't know if he's a floor general, but he could be an undersized combo guard and be, have a guy kind of in the same vein at the very least of a Jordan Clarkson, where he's going to be a guy who is able to, use a bunch of crossovers, get into space, and use his size to be at least a microwave and be a perennial six-man in the NBA. But if he figures it out, he can be a guy that I think, obviously, he isn't a great defender, but he struggles to get over screens, and, he isn't good at point of attack, but he has this weird active hand thing that he can get steals. So he's not terrible. Like, he's no Trae Young. Trae Young's way worse, but he's not a great one. Like, he doesn't have good instincts or IQ, and he doesn't rotate and hedge well. But the question is he a good enough distributor, or is he more of a score first guy? Is he in this more of a lines of a Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson, or is he a guy who can be a Tyrese Maxey or Emmanuel Quickly? Some people would say, is he more of a Lou Williams? That's the big question. I don't think he's as fast as he is, I don't think he's in the same league as De'Aaron Fox. Again, can he be a Colin Sexton, where he is a very good scorer using undersized, but has, point guard traits where he can actually facilitate? Or is he more of a Lou Will, Jordan Clarkson, purely scoring, come in, do your work, unlimited green light? That's the big question, but the guy is fun, and I think he has a chance to make it in the NBA. It's all about the situation, having defenders around him, but the guy has lottery talent.